Hi, I'm Suveena.
I'm Marie.
And I'm Joseph. Marie and I have an older brother who struggles with dyscalculia. Dyscalculia means that numbers have little meaning to a person. According to WebMD, up to 7% of students struggle with dyscalculia.
One of the greatest challenges that stems from this is with the understanding of time. For our older brother, for example, it's very difficult to plan time because he doesn't understand how much time he has left until he has next activity or commitment. So we teamed up with Suveena to make an app that would allow a person to plan time without it being dependent on numbers.
Instead of expressing time in numbers, we designed an app called TimeFlies to express time in terms of activities that the user generally takes part in.
Here's the starting screen of the app. The user begins by clicking on the Set New Activities button, where they can add activities that they regularly take part in. The user only needs to time themselves doing this activity once before the activity is saved inside of the app's memory. Once you're done adding activities to the app, you can click Next.
On this screen, the user can set the time of their next commitment. If they choose a time that's already passed, the system will let them know. Once they have set their time, they can opt to add travel time into the calculations. One of our greatest challenges was trying to incorporate Google Maps navigation into our app so that it would be even more simple for the user. However, as we were not able to do this, the user would need to make this calculation in an external application. From here, the user can test the combinations of activities that they have time to do. For example, they could start with baking a pie. However, here when they want to add jogging around the block, that activity is grayed out because there's not enough time for it. So they could change their mind, uncheck baking a pie, and instead add both jogging around the block and watching a Netflix episode. The progress bar is a visual representation of the amount of time the user has left, which is both helpful for planning and allows for developing a better sense of which activities are longer.
We built our app in the Android Studio platform, using both Java for the back-end programming and XML for the layout. Here's a look at some of our Java code. And here's an example of what we coded in XML.
Thank you for watching. We hope that you consider our application for the Congressional App Challenge 2018.